If you're a new aspiring YouTuber and you're worried that your niche is dead, I can guarantee you it is not. The amount of people on YouTube is growing every day, and you only think your niche is dead because the content you are consuming is what you like, and the algorithm knows about the content you like, and it's constantly feeding you all kinds of people that are interested in the content you are making. You think there's so much of it on YouTube because YouTube is only showing you that side of YouTube. It's ridiculous. Your niche is not saturated. As long as you are interesting and work hard enough, people are going to follow you, I promise you. There's going to be a few things that are going to lead to your success. I am going to go over them in this video, and I hope you do pay attention closely because these things are the things that are working for me. Consistency. Consistency is probably the number one thing that is going to lead to your success. You need to be consistent, not only for your viewers, but for the algorithm as well. It has been proven that the algorithm can see when you are consistent. It can see when you are a consistent uploader. It can tell on specific days that you upload. It can tell if you have a schedule developed. And if you don't have that schedule developed, the algorithm is not going to push your videos to the front for people to click. I'm sorry. So if you don't care about being consistent, I hope you don't care about growing big on YouTube. Being that guy who can post multiple times a week, dedicate most of his free time to working on his channel, that's the guy that's going to grow to be to the top. That's the guy that's going to get there because he's the one that put in that effort to actually make a schedule for himself, and making a schedule for himself made it a little bit easier as well. He wasn't just posting random videos. He said, okay, I got to post videos on this day, this day, this day, and that day. And he did for long enough, and he grew up to be that big YouTuber that you know today, okay? And at the end of the day, you gotta remember it's not gonna happen overnight. A lot of these guys, they work for frickin' years at a time with a consistent schedule, and when they do work for years at a time, it starts to pay off. You need to make this something that you're happy to do. You need to make this something that you're excited to work on, or it's not gonna work, because I tell you, it's not gonna happen overnight. What would you rather do? Work on this for 4 years and grow some success, or go to college for 4 years and put yourself in over $100,000 in debt only to get a job just to start paying off the debt that you accumulated and not even make enough money to live on your own? It's ridiculous. I would choose freaking content creation every time. Going back to your saturated niche, that's what the whole premise of this video is about. I'm just letting you know, I just let you know what exactly it is you need to actually be successful. But as I said before, you need to remember you're seeing a lot of your niche because you're putting yourself in a position where you're watching a lot of these videos, and the YouTube algorithm is recommending you these videos. I want you to take a good look around you in life. Take a look at your friends. Take a look at just some people that you know that aren't really your close friends. But really think about how many people are actually interested in the niche that you are focusing on. I can guarantee you maybe one friend that you have is interested in what you are doing, but I can guarantee you that the only reason you are friends with that person is because some dumb luck put you guys together, and both of you knew that you had some sort of similar interest in each other, and that wasn't something that happens very often. But most likely you have no one in your life that is interested in the same thing that you are, and you need to understand that there are plenty of viewers out there to go around to look at whatever content you are making. Most people, a majority of people, I'm guaranteeing 99% of people, have no interest in creating what you are creating. You're just seeing all the creators in the world who are working on what you are doing because the algorithm is suggesting it to you, I promise. YouTube has billions of fucking users and is growing by the day, okay? YouTube isn't going anywhere. It's owned by one of the biggest companies in the world, and it's constantly growing. You are a mere decimal of the amount of people that are on YouTube, content creators and users, okay? There's going to be someone out there that is going to watch your video. Stop thinking it's dead. It is not. Everyone has their own quirks and features. Everyone has their own interest in their quirks and features. Everyone has their own particular style of someone that they want to listen to. That may be you, that may not be you. But you need to understand that not every content creator is going to appeal to every viewer. You need to find your audience and figure out what kind of people that you do appeal to and market to them. Everybody started somewhere, and they built their way to where they are now. They found out who wants to listen to them, and they found out how to get more people that want to listen to them, okay? Like, it's going back to what I said before, it doesn't happen overnight. It's gonna fucking suck. It's gonna take time, but you need to do this. You need to understand this is what you're gonna do. This is what you need to do if you're gonna have any success, okay? Oversaturation is fucking impossible. In the year 2000, there was 6 billion people in this world. In the year 2024 right now, we're approaching just above 8 billion. In a mere 24 years, we've gained 2 billion fucking people in this world, and that number is only growing more rapidly. So in 5 years, there were there will be another 500 million people in this world, and another potentially 500 million people that are going to view your video. YouTube is owned by the biggest company, one of the biggest companies in the world, Google. Google is not going anywhere. They control everything software. It is ideal that you are going to keep posting on the platform that is going to keep growing. Yes, I would say your niche is fucking dead if they weren't adding new people, but there are new people making new accounts every day. More and more viewers are coming to look at new forms of content, and you got to remember, content creators are retiring as well. The biggest guys, they got big, they don't care anymore. They're worrying about their own thing. A lot of them are retired, and that's making more room for new creators. Okay, that's making more room for you. It's a constant cycle, okay, of success and retirement. Be that guy that gets in there when that bigger guy retires. Okay, it's just like anything else, working a corporate type of job. You're working your way up the system, and the biggest guys aren't always going to be there forever. There's going to be a point where they aren't big anymore, due to their own doing or due to them just falling off. Be that new guy that's ready to take that position when it does open up, okay? The audience is so vast, it's just going to get easier and easier to grow, I'm telling you. Don't worry about these comments screaming oversaturation, oversaturation. These are people who have convinced themselves that they cannot do it themselves, so they're trying to convince you to do it so they don't feel as bad about themselves, okay? They haven't done the research. They haven't done they haven't done the research I've done. They haven't watched the people I've watched. They haven't put in the time and effort to learn how to actually grow on YouTube, okay? There will always be room for growth until YouTube comes to a halt. It gets fucking banned or it doesn't allow any new viewers, but that isn't happening anytime soon due to my knowledge, okay? So keep working on whatever you're working and understand that it isn't oversaturated. It's gonna be hard, but it's not impossible. It's a long haul. It's gonna seem like your niche is oversaturated for a while, and a lot of the people are saying that because they didn't work on it long enough. They got to maybe 10 videos and said, "Ah, fuck this, I'm getting 2 views." I still get fucking 2 views, and I'm on over 50 videos now. That's okay. I'm not worried about the viewers, subscribers. I'm just worrying about getting better, because there's going to be a point where I do start to gain traction when I do get that skill. Right now isn't about numbers or likes or comments or anything like that. Right now it's just about getting better, okay? Your niche isn't dead. You're just not good at what you do yet. And when you do start to get good at what you are doing, that's when you're going to start to see growth. And it's going to take a while to start to get good at what you're doing. You're going to have to convince yourself that you love to do this. It has to be something that you love to do, or you're not going to succeed. You're going to keep seeing it as a numbers game. I make this money, this money, this money, this money. And when you're not loving it, you're not going to be creative. You're not going to come up with new ideas in your head to make your channel better. You're not going to have any motivation to be better. You're not going to have any motivation to check yourself. If you don't care about it, you're not putting any care in what you're working in. You need to treat it like your baby and just grow it and nurture it and make it the best it can be if it's going to be the thing that you want to work on, okay? If you love to do it, it shouldn't matter how long it's going to take. And if you don't care how long it takes, you're eventually going to succeed, okay? It's just a game of how good can I get at this? And if you make it that game, you're inevitably going to get success from the skill in which you are going to achieve. This isn't a game of luck. This is a game of making your own luck. I guarantee you, if you make it to the point of 1,000 videos and you don't have any type of traction in your content, something is wrong, the algorithm's fucked up, your account is hacked, make it to that point, and I guarantee you will notice a 10,000% improvement from your first video to your 1,000th video. Just keep working, hustling. I'm not saying you have to get to 1,000 videos right away. Just make more videos, even if they're shit. They're supposed to be shit in the beginning. A lot of mine are shit as well. I hope this is a good one. But I understand, and I keep going, and I'm able to produce this many videos because I understand it is supposed to be shit at first. I understand this is a learning experience. I understand I'm just at a point where I'm getting better. I understand I am not supposed to be gaining tons of subscribers right now. I understand that I'm not supposed to get tons of views. I'm not supposed to get tons of comments. I'm not supposed to be making dough right now. I understand this is supposed to be part-time for me. I can't make this full-time yet because I am working full-time with the job I have to put a roof over my head. That's a story for another day. But no, it's supposed to fucking suck in the beginning. You're not supposed to get any traction for a while. You're supposed to be a shitty little content creator for a long time before you gain any traction. It's okay. If you just stay dedicated and do what you need to do, keep learning, I guarantee you will get to a point where you will start to gain traction, because people will start to notice you. You'll start to make more sense, and you'll just be good at what you are talking about, because it is all you know and all you think about. Stay with it, even in the darkest times. Remember, all the hyper successful people out there, they're hyper successful because during their darkest times and during the moments where they wanted to quit, they didn't. They pushed through and they saw the light at the end of the tunnel. If you like this video, don't be afraid to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, leave a comment. If you're too lazy to leave a comment, please leave a like for me and share. Thanks, guys.